Road to a $25,000 payout. Real trades, real money, real wins, real losses. I'm going to show you guys the progress that I've made on these accounts in the past couple weeks. I was on spring break, now I'm back. I took a whole bunch of losses. I just took a win. I'm going to cover all that. I'm also going to show you and tease this little project I've been working on. It's been getting tens of thousands of views on Instagram, so I'm going to show you what this guy is and update you on the progress of Tiny Fish. So, Tiny Fish is now fully in process, and if you don't know what that is, I've made a whole bunch of videos on it. It is an artificial intelligence coded system that reads the charts 24/7 and sends me notifications when there is a trade that I would take. It knows my strategy, it watches the charts, when it sees my setup, it lets me know. And that's how I made a great trade today, which recovered a lot of the losses in this month. It was an ES short, and here was the notification it gave me. So it confirmed the short, it sent me the entry, the stop, the target, and it showed me a picture of the chart as well. Now, it gave me a rating, and I've talked a lot about that rating system. I'm not sure how great that rating system is. I'm not really listening to it right now. It's a discretionary rating system, so I give my journals, it knows my brain, it looks at the charts and does the thinking that I would do for me. How good is it? I don't know. I'm finding out as I go. I'm essentially doing live testing and just kind of paying attention to how it's rating things before I give that rating any value. The rating is essentially how likely the trade is to play out. So, not paying attention to it too much right now, not using it at all. We'll see where I'm at in another month. Progress on the funded account before I get into this super cool little guy. The funded account's been going all right. It's it's seen better days. So this was spring break. I was down in Panama City Beach sharing the gospel with people. It was freaking awesome. We got to see salvations. We got to pray for people. We got to share the good news that Jesus died for you and he loves you so very much. And we made a lot of deep connections with people. It was a good time. Now I'm back. I took a loss last week, just one trade, just one setup, and I took a win today. So I'm down on the month about negative 1R. The accounts are sitting here in total, so the balance is $3,000 across all the funded accounts in total. Each one's like 600. In order to get a $25,000 payout, that needs to be like $50,000. So I'm kind of far away. Now, you can see clearly here in the P&L chart, I ran it up pretty fast, pretty heavy, and it was great. And then here, I tilted for the first time in I don't know how long. I tilted a couple times, and I was really irritated. So I'm done. I'm not tilting anymore. Easier said than done, right? But I don't typically tilt. Um, I think it was just things building up. It was hard to tell. But I am tracking that stuff. I've written articles on discipline and methods that I use. And so I just immediately looked back to those, implemented those strategies, and boom, back on track. No more issues since, and no more issues anymore, especially with Tiny Fish, because I don't watch the charts anymore. I used to watch the charts for hours and hours a day. Now I literally just wait for a notification, and when that notification appears, I take the trade. No need to monitor, I get a text. So I'm really happy with how well this system is working out. This is exactly what I would have wanted, and it's saving me a lot of time and pressure. Like I don't have to watch, I don't have to make decisions, I don't have to analyze or do whatever. I just wait, and if I get a text, I look at the charts. How nice is that? It's literally saving me hours and hours and hours every week. So really happy with that. Funded account progress. I think because of this Tiny Fish system, it's going to see better days because my performance, I already feel like, is better. It's hard to say, clearly the performance that I have now is not what I wanted to have, and that is hard mentally. I want to win. I want to get paid, and I'm not, and that sucks. Years in, and that sucks. So again, systems are in place. It's time to just let time tick and see where I'm at in a month and adjust from there. But today was an awesome win. Today I made almost $3,000 on the funded accounts, which is ironically almost the whole balance. But that was kind of like a hey, it's not over yet because I was starting to get closer to blowing the accounts. But now that I'm not there, now that it's just, I'm back in the green, I'm back to making progress, that feels good. That feels motivating. It feels encouraging because there was a moment there where I was like, man, I'm really about to blow these, and that would really suck because I've done that enough times. Blowing accounts is a familiar feeling. And I've gotten paid since then. I've gotten payouts since then, so this shouldn't be that extreme of a challenge. But I faced a speed bump there. I went on tilt, and that's not something I typically do. So that's being corrected. It's being journaled. I'm paying attention. I'm monitoring, and I'm back on track. And I think I'm on the right path to get to where I want to get. This project has been getting tens of thousands of views on social media, and a lot of people really like it. This is the Tiny Fish terminal. Let's see if it can focus here. Check that out. I have to point it down so you can see the color. This is live price data. Isn't that cool? And check it out. It does little clock as well. Little clock. There's an aquarium setting. There is a sunset setting. This is going to display live price data 24/7, and it literally just connects to Wi-Fi. So if I just unplug this, this is just a power cable. It's what I use to charge my stuff for school. When I plug it in, little fish, it's connecting to Wi-Fi, and then it'll pop to, I think, yeah, there we go. There's Bitcoin. And that's, if you were to look at the charts right now, that's what the chart of Bitcoin looks like. I'm working on building this 3D printed housing. I'm going to print another version tonight in black because I think black will be the finalized version. And I do plan on selling this, but I want to make sure it's really good before I sell it. I'm not going to sell you guys crap. So I'm fine-tuning the designs, making sure everything works well, and then it can be an easy process. But won't that be kind of cool? I'm going to get the wire to run through the back and have this nice little system that's just a 24/7 live price display. And when the markets are closed, it's something fun to look at. Something just fun, little, enjoyable desk widget, if you will. It's convenient. So I'm really happy with how that's going. It is unbelievable things you can do with AI. All of the programming is just built with me communicating directly with artificial intelligence, and the 3D design is that's skilled labor. AI hasn't beaten me out in that yet, so that's pretty cool. And I'm excited to see where I can take this. You can change the assets, you can change the colors, you can change the display, you can change a whole lot on here, and I'm excited to get a finished product to you guys and in your hands because you guys are awesome, and this is a super cool project. That's where I'm at. Risk is heavy. I'm in school still. School is knocking me out. I'm on the job hunt for this summer. I am busy as all get out. This is heavy, heavy time, heavy season. So things like this where it just texts me the setup are freaking awesome in these seasons. I'm excited to continue on in this project. I think things are going to take a turn for the better. If you want to see how they continue to go, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned with the updates. If you're interested in this, I'm posting this on my social medias as well as Twitter, and I'll probably make a video here soon breaking down the entire process of how I made this, so you'll be able to buy one from me or just make one yourself, because truthfully, if you're willing to spend several hours, you could pull this off. It's not technically challenging if you have a CAD background. It just takes time. I've probably spent like 20 hours this past weekend, but it is feasible. It is feasible because I'm not a programmer. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in with the journey. We're going to continue on. The journey to $25,000 payout is not over. We got close there for a minute, but now we're locked in. We've got the setup notifications. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. So, thank you so very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe.